Last month, we spoke to Johan Jonk from the Arrive Alive initiative in the wake of the death of Minister Collins Shabani, which had highlighted the issue of road safety in South Africa. Today, he joins us over Skype again to discuss road safety over the Easter weekend. Johan, good morning. Of course, there's always a focus on road safety over the Easter weekend, but is the death toll higher than at other times during the year?
Nick, actually not. If we look at the road fatality statistics, in 2012 we had 181 fatalities. In 2013 we had a bit of a rise up to 201. And last year we had a drop down to 148. But if we look at the daily fatalities in South Africa, 365 days, we are at between 40 and 45 fatalities daily. Just this past weekend in the Western Cape, we had 24 fatalities just in the Western Cape alone during the weekend. So actually, I think, we put a lot of emphasis on Easter road safety, and a lot of the people are driving longer distances than they might usually drive, but the fatalities are not that much higher. It's actually the same or lower than we have as a yearly rate in South Africa.
You said 24 fatalities in the Western Cape this past weekend. What was the cause of the majority of those? Did it involve normal vehicles, trucks, taxis?
Yeah. If we look at the Western Cape fatalities for past weekend, there was, I think, 10 passengers, a few pedestrians as well. I'm not sure exactly the numbers now, and we don't have investigation into those crashes yet. But it's important to remember that, especially weekends, and last weekend, was a payday weekend again. When people get paid at the end of the month, and then often intoxication is involved. We find our drunk pedestrians. So I think drunk driving and both our pedestrians walking drunk across the roads could have been contributing crashes. I believe that the 10 passengers that we had as fatalities, it kind of questions whether we get the message across that people needs to be buckled in, also on the back seat. We find that our seatbelt wearing rate amongst the backseat passengers are very low.
Johan, so what will be your role at Arrive Alive on a weekend like the Easter weekend? What are road safety authorities going to be focusing on this Easter weekend?
Yeah, the Minister of Transport, Minister Dipuo Peters, during the launch now in Mpumalanga, said that there will be a lot of roadblocks. There will be a lot of traffic officers on the road. In South Africa, we have about 17,000 traffic officers. I've seen that in the Western Cape, they also plan to have a lot more visible enforcement. So I think, road users should expect to be stopped at roadblocks, and there will be a lot of vehicle checks. I believe that may help us to, remove the unroadworthy vehicles from the roads, and also the unlicensed drivers. We need a lot of visible, effective enforcement, and that is what they're planning to do during the Easter weekend.